I'm going to show you the world of remote high-ticket sales and your direct path to $10, $20, and even $30,000 months, and why it dominates all other sales roles, and what it's going to take to stand out, and more importantly, how you can change everything about the way you make your money. Are you tired of relying on garbage leads from your brokerage, dealership, or boss? Or you're currently setting or closing on an offer, but you're just struggling to hit KPI? You're having to hunt, beg, and chase prospects to get appointments? Fighting through the rat race of trying to close them, but left feeling defeated and hopeless in ever actually making those breakout commissions you're looking for? What if the tables were turned and you could spend 100% of your time focused on pre-sold leads that want your help, that are already booked on your calendar week in and week out? I'm going to show you in a few simple steps how I went from a broke 23-year-old kid living in my father-in-law's basement to clearing $5,000 to $15,000 a week in commissions, working from anywhere I want, making my own schedule. You're probably pretty good at sales, but this is an entirely different game being played at a different level. If you're ready to earn like the top 1% without any of the responsibility or headache of running your own business, and you're able to humble yourself to level your game up, then give me a follow and I'll show you how to transform from stuck salesman grinding out nights and weekends to make ends meet to a confident sales pro that designs their own paycheck and lives their life the way they choose to. I'm going to show you exactly how I've closed upwards of $15 million over the phone and built multiple 7- and 8-figure sales teams. If you're looking for a clear path deep into 6 figures, selling a product you actually care about, making your own schedule and helping other people achieve their goals, then grab a pen and paper because I'm not holding anything back. I'm going to show you how to do this with 2 things, a laptop and a cell phone. Look, we're not another sales training company. You cannot learn how to transform your bank account in a course or classroom. There's no magic script to 10K plus months. I'm going to teach you human behavior, how to comprehend what your prospect is telling you, and what they're actually holding back. I will help you install the skill set to close on any offer because you actually understand the why behind the questions you're asking and the psychological journey that your client must make to sell themselves. Within 90 days, we'll ramp you up on our sales systems to 2 to 3 times your current income and teach you how to lead your sales calls without being handcuffed to a rainy car lot or a retail location. We will help you install these systems and plug you into our community until you hit these metrics, period. If you're bottlenecked by a sales role that has capped earning potential, you're tired of working late nights and weekends, and you feel like you're held hostage to a commute, you're able to build solid connections, you know that you're barely scratching the surface and what's possible, and you're ready to quit playing small, this is for you. If you don't have a self-improvement budget and you're unwilling to invest in yourself and unwilling to change the way you operate when it comes to sales, then this is definitely not a path you want to explore. Also, if you're looking for a get-rich-quick opportunity, you operate from a scarcity mindset, or you don't take constructive criticisms well, please close your browser and go back to scrolling TikTok. You might have tried to break free from your current role or industry just to be forced back into it because you needed the money. It's not your fault. Most sales roles are designed to keep you grinding week in and week out to barely scrape by, making commissions that don't back it up. The bigger reason it hasn't worked for you is your company relies on you to go create your own prospects, which leads to more wasted time and burnout. If you want a true long-term solution and a real opportunity to break into those 10, 15, 20, and 30K months, this is for you. Maybe you haven't tried to make the change yet, but you can see the writing on the wall 3 to 5 years from now if nothing changes. Does your current path allow you to live and experience life? Or does it force you to scrape by to survive? It might be time to take a hard look at the future and see what life looks like if you don't step up and find something with more earning potential and time freedom. You're probably drowning in the sea of weightless promises from fake gurus and coaches, not knowing what path to take. That stops here. You're probably tired of stressing about what your next week commission check will look like and how you're ever going to get off this commission roller coaster. I remember the fear and sleepless nights, feeling hopeless on my exit strategy and wondering if I was ever going to be able to get off this ride. It sucked. The fear of investing into systems that might not propel you to your goals, it's scary. I get it. I remember feeling that same fear. The only difference between where I am now and where you are is I got my hands on the right opportunity, the right mentors, and I used that fear to fuel the change. You can 2 to 3x your income without being tied to a daily commute or working in an environment that makes you want to pull your hair out. The fact is, we're not reinventing the wheel. We have a proven process and drive client results better than anybody. You just have to buckle in and commit. Just like I did with Richard and Unleashed CEO. I helped him scale to 80K months back to back, allowing him to hire a world-class team and lead from the creator's seat. And Laura Langmeyer, the millionaire maker, scaling her sales team to multiple six figures and allowing them to do it with a lot less headache and more consistency. And Chris doing record-breaking back-to-back months, freeing up a ton of his time. I'm going to help you install an entirely new way of thinking, designing your paycheck with actionable steps to actually hit those commissions you deserve. You do not have to sacrifice date night or family time chasing that much needed commission. You're probably wondering who I am and how I can make all these crazy promises. My name's Corey Comstock. I've spent the last decade doing upwards of $15 million in coaching sales of my own and building multiple 7- and 8-figure sales teams. Now I'm bringing the good, the bad, and the ugly to you. I built 2 sales companies of my own that did $200,000 a month plus, and I'm working on my 3rd one now. I learned the hard way. Waiting entirely too long to hire the right coaches. The best part is you don't have to wrestle with those same headaches and timelines that I dealt with. The process is really simple. Commission-only salespeople are simply fishing in the wrong pond. They're hitching their wagon to opportunities that will never grow. Here's how we fix it using our kinetic closer method. Step 1, industry insight. Discover what remote high-ticket sales is, what it isn't, and educating yourself that 20 and 30K months is not an outlandish claim, but an achievable target with the right strategy. Step 2, salesman to closer. This is where we transform the way you operate and come from a place that I refer to as high engagement, low attachment. You don't have to play any mind games with your prospects or hide your commission breath. The entire process is different from end to end, engaging only with prospects that want what you have. Step 3, positioning and branding. We're gonna show you how to identify an offer that actually aligns with your goals and interests. We'll build out a video resume that bumps you to the top of the list. Next, I will personally record a recommendation video with reference and contact information on your behalf. You can become a top performer in the industry by diving into our community and utilizing all that it has to offer, from call reviews to training to accountability partners. Here's my promise to you. Within 90 days, you'll have everything you need to radically change your life. If you're serious about stepping into a new industry with uncapped earning potential, working completely remote and smashing last year's goals, then go ahead and book a call with my team today.